Porygon, a Pokemon infamous for sending hundreds of people to the hospital. A Pokemon that's known for being banned from the anime. A Pokemon with a name that the Pokemon Company itself does not wish to utter. It is seen as a villain by many, but what if I told you that Porygon is a hero? A hero that saved the Pokemon series. What's going on, guys? Hybrid here. The infamous episode 38, the Electric Soldier Porygon. This is the episode that scored Pokemon a record in the Guinness Book of World Records for most photosensitive epileptic seizures caused by a television show. Yeah, not exactly a record to be proud of, but it happened. Accidents happen all the time, and that's exactly what this was, an accident. Not only is the Electric Soldier Porygon infamous for sending over 700 people to the hospital, but it's also infamous among the Pokemon community for being the sole reason as to why Porygon and its evolutionary line are banned from the anime altogether. Porygon 2 and Porygon Z have had very minor cameo appearances, but that's really about it. It really was a bit extreme to remove the Porygon family from the anime. It's sad, but the Pokemon Company had to cut anything and everything related to Porygon because of the seizures it caused. But the truth is, Porygon didn't cause any seizures at all. Let me tell you why Porygon never should have been banned. I'm gonna give a summary of the episode and the events that took place, as most of you have probably never seen the episode, nor wish to see the episode. With that being said, I know that the footage from this episode may irritate your eyes, so I will not be showing any footage with crazy flashing lights. Unfortunately, a lot of this episode is like that, so we're gonna have a lot of pictures. Episode 38 of the Pokemon series. Ash and his friends are transported into cyberspace to stop Team Rocket. Team Rocket managed to find their way into the Pokemon transfer system, where they're receiving every Pokemon that's being transferred. Inside this cyberspace dimension, there are two Porygons that were created by Dr. Akira Bara, the creator of the Pokemon transport system, and the Rocket Gang ended up stealing one of them to maneuver around cyberspace. When the Doctor transports our heroes, they meet up with the Porygon that Team Rocket didn't steal, and they ventured off into the depths of cyberspace in order to stop Team Rocket. When our lovely protagonists finally encountered Team Rocket, they expected that they would foil Team Rocket's plans and send them out into the real world. But I bet that they didn't expect to be the cause of many hospital reports that day. Our heroes did stop Team Rocket and send them blasting off in cyberspace, but the lovely Nurse Joy didn't know that the Pokemon transport system was malfunctioning because of humans. She thought it was a virus, so she hired a technician to send an antivirus vaccine. This antivirus vaccine automatically assumed that all humans and Pokemon that were inside the Pokemon transport system were viruses, so it rushed off to eliminate Ash and the gang and Team Rocket as well. So even though they were blasting off, Team Rocket obviously needed help from Ash and his friends to run away from the vaccine, and as they are heroes, none of the kids were willing to let Team Rocket die from a crazy antivirus vaccine that looked like a hybrid between a Star Wars X-Wing and a needle that shot crazy missiles at everyone. Man, that hybrid really wasn't a hero. Should've took some tips from me. This vaccine was trying to kill everybody, so the two Porygons had to get everyone to safety and back to the real world. The Porygons are doing their best to dodge all the missiles being launched at them, and they're both doing really well. But right before they exit, the Porygon that our protagonists are riding on is shown to be extremely tired. How a bunch of data managed to get tired? I don't know. But it was. And because of this, it was unable to dodge the final set of missiles from the vaccine. And this is the event where everything goes wrong. To save everyone, Pikachu decides to step in and hit the missiles with a devastating thunderbolt, which causes a tremendous amount of flashing lights, and ultimately ends up saving our heroes, but at the cost of hurting our fellow fans. And there you have it. Porygon was given the unjust punishment of banishment for something it didn't even do. For trying to save a few of our beloved characters, Porygon was wrongfully banned for something that the mascot of the Pokemon series did. That's right. The real Pokemon that should have been banned here was Pikachu. All Porygon really did was act as a gimmick in this episode and fly around. It really didn't do anything, so why? Why was it banned? Well, obviously the Pokemon Company needed to do something regarding this episode. The entire world still hasn't let this episode go, and to this day, everyone has been blaming Porygon for the issues with this episode, despite not knowing about the events that occurred. And they're not blaming Porygon for no reason. Oh no. They're blaming Porygon because it was banned from the anime. Porygon's name wasn't the title of the episode, so it would have been easy for the Pokemon Company to pin it down as the culprit. And the Pokemon Company saw this opportunity and decided to use it to divert all attention from the lovable little hero onto Porygon. Man, we got some trash heroes. I should really go in there and show them how it's done. But jokes aside, in all honesty, this was a smart move on their part. Instead of having the face of the company be tarnished in shame, they diverted everything onto another Pokemon who frankly doesn't have much to offer to the series as Pikachu. Just close your eyes for a few seconds and imagine, what would this series be like without Pikachu? Would we even have a series at all? If you try and think about it, it really is hard to imagine the Pokemon series today without Pikachu. And I believe that the Pokemon Company had thought about how sad it would be if Pikachu had left the series. And as proof, they even expressed it to their fans in episode 39 of the series. Goodbye, Pikachu. Following the events of episode 38, the anime had to go on a 4-month hiatus. When the anime finally came back on April 16th, 1998, they released a special broadcast explaining the 38 episodes incident, and also thanked their fans for the encouragement and support of the anime. Afterwards, episode 39 aired. Episode 39 is a very memorable and emotional episode. To sum up the episode very quickly, Ash ends up releasing Pikachu, thinking that it's best for Pikachu to stay behind and live with the wild Pikachu. Ash then runs away from everyone, and a series of flashbacks occur. And man oh man, do these get the tears rolling. Ash then stops and all of his friends catch up to him, and Pikachu jumps into Ash's arms, letting Ash know that Pikachu wants to travel with him. The episode ends with Ash and Pikachu hugging while crying tears of joy, and the narrator states that no matter what challenge they face, they know that they will face it together. This episode was most likely an episode to show a what-if scenario. What if Pikachu had to be removed from the series? What would the show be like? How would everyone feel? Pikachu was gone for like 5 minutes and many fans had already begun to cry. Now imagine if he was gone from the entire show. You can't help but think about how miserable all the fans and creators would be, and how this series wouldn't be close to anything that it is now without the help of Pikachu. And there's a very strong piece of evidence to show that this episode is a what-if scenario, and that's the fact that before the episode 38 incident, Goodbye Pikachu was not scheduled in the original airing, implying that this episode was made after the incident. The Pokemon Company had made a mistake, and that mistake would have been on Pikachu's shoulders, but instead, they were able to pin it down on Porygon, and for the better. Like I said, Pokemon would not have been what it is today if it weren't for Pikachu. Yes, Pikachu made a mistake. It accidentally did something terrible, but all the products from the series we love, all the memories we have, all the wonderful events, all the terrific people, and all the amazing friendships that we made. This was all possible because of Pikachu. In life, it's important to forgive one another, and we should all forgive Pikachu and the Pokemon Company for this incident. And while they should learn from their mistakes, we shouldn't hold it against them forever. None of this would have been the same if it weren't for Pikachu being the mascot of the series, and it wouldn't have been possible for Pikachu to be the mascot of the series if it weren't for Porygon. Yes, Porygon shouldn't have been banned, but the fact is that it did get banned. It was banned to save a series that we all love and cherish. So the next time you hear or see Porygon's name, don't think of it as a bad Pokemon or a villain. Oh no. Think of it as a hero who saved the Pokemon series. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video on the true hero of the Pokemon franchise, Porygon. It definitely showed me what a true hero is. But before you go, I have something really important that I need to share. For any longtime viewer of the channel, you'd know that this was a video that I uploaded 2 years ago, and that it was a collab with an old Poketuber by the name of Woopsire. Well, as ironic as it is, this video pretty much got banned off YouTube by the one and only ShowPro. And I couldn't really do anything to fight back. I also tried looking through all my files to find the original video, but it looks like I lost it somewhere over the years. And since the original video has a copyright claim, I couldn't do anything to download it either. This was a video that brought a lot of success to the channel, and one that became very popular. But more importantly than that, it was a video that you guys really seemed to love. And a video that was a collaboration with another YouTuber. And because of that, I tried to stick to the original video as much as possible. But unfortunately, I couldn't make it the exact same, as I don't have Woopsire here with me today. Despite that though, we still have his part of our collab over on his channel, so I'd still recommend and appreciate it if you could head on over to his channel and check out our video on banned things in Pokemon. You'll even get a taste of what 2016 Hybrid was like. Let me just warn you, it's just a little cringy. But the main reason as to why I brought this video back is because it's sort of my way of saying thank you to my long-term viewers, and a way for me to give back something that they really valued. It's crazy to look back and see how much my content has changed over the years, and how people have stuck around since then. So, to all of you on the channel, new and old, thank you all for the support that you guys have given me over the years, and thank you for still sticking around. Hopefully you guys loved the video as much as you did all the way back then, and hopefully it shows you guys how much my content has improved over the years. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to hero punch the like button. If you didn't, hit that dislike button, let me know how you feel. Comment down below your thoughts and opinions. What did you think of Porygon and Pikachu before and after watching this video? How do you feel about the banned Porygon episode? And what did you think of this video? Let me know. Share the video around if you want help with the channel. And finally, subscribe to the little bell icon if you want to stay up to date with all my content. Take care of yourselves, have a wonderful day, and I will see you on the next video, alright? Later.